Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Good. Happy new month. First of all, I want to appreciate everyone that helped me in celebrating my mom yesterday. Thank you so much. This year, we are going to have a lot of celebrations in Jesus' name, and we are going to have a lot of testimonies, so much goodness, so much greatness. Actually, this topic I want to do, I've been having it on my mind for some times now, but I didn't want to post it yesterday. Yesterday was celebration day. So, but today is a new month and we can actually learn. There's this story of this Sandra or something that killed her husband that was sentenced to death by hanging. You see, this is exactly what I have been always talking about on my channel or maybe my page, my Facebook, and it's just what I always talk about every time, that what women should be particular about is their life. You see, I heard it from somewhere, from one man of God, a preacher. He said, when people are preparing for marriage, all they think about is, how do I get a man? Like girls now, I'm not talking about boys. I don't know about boys, I don't know what they do. But the person was specifically talking about women. Like all they are particular about is, how do I get a man? Sorry. But what they should be particular about is, how do I make myself ready? Like what you should be particular about is yourself. I don't know how to explain that. Like, you should move closer to God. You should learn things from God. You should be able to know what God wants for you, from you. Fine, it's good to start walking about trying to find a man, but what about you? Are you really on the side of God? He said, draw close to God and he will give you the desires of your heart. Sometimes what we should be worried about is about how to make our lives better. And one of the comments I saw about the woman's death is, somebody said a lot of girls, the reason why they fight so much when their men are cheating or doing all sort of things is because they see that man as the only achievement in their life. For heaven's sake, marriage is not the only achievement in life. If you're a lady who has a job, who has a lot of things to yourself, you're making money, you're not going to see a man as the only achievement in your life. You're not going to see marriage as the only achievement in your life. You see, that story is a very pathetic one because the woman found some videos, pictures on her husband's phone, and she killed him because of that. Why will you do that? Why will you kill somebody else because of man? There was a time a girl called me on the phone. I was like, I don't want us to talk to my boyfriend, like I'm his fiance or something. I was like, excuse me, is this how you're gonna be picking up a phone to call every girl? Like, you're going to, so it has become a duty for you now. Like, you're calling a boy, you're calling a fellow girl like yourself because of a boy. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? Do you know what you're doing? Anybody can wake up any day and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. Are you going to kill yourself because of that? There was even one of those girls who called me and like, stay away from my boyfriend. I don't like how you talk to my boyfriend. And I later found out that they didn't get mad. And I was like, do you know what happened? I laughed so much. Seriously, I laughed so much because she thought she was going to die if the guy ever leaves him. And now the guy didn't get married to him. But she's still alive. Like, it's good. It's good. It's good when you are doing everything to secure a man, and it's good. But it's not good when you are doing bad things to secure a man. Like, I don't know. I've never been that kind of girl anyway, so I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it feels for ladies to go to the extent of doing all sorts of things, trying to. What you should be particular about is you. It's you. It's yourself. Seriously. You should be worried about you, not someone else. Imagine now she has 2 children and now she can't take care of the children because she killed her husband. Or because he was jealous. Or because he was like, I don't want another man to be with my husband. I don't want another person to talk to my husband. It doesn't make sense, really. It doesn't make sense. Like, okay, how do I put it now? Like, you okay, let me put it this way. Many of these things have the foundation right before you get married. If you know that your boyfriend is not being faithful to you, instead of you forcing yourself to get married to him, I think it's better you just step out or step down. Fine, it's difficult for you to do that because you are feeling that is the end of the world, whereas it's not the end of the world. Do you know that a lot of women in white countries, some are even 50 years old and they're still getting married? So if because you see a man in your 20s and you think you want to fight every girl staying around him because you want him all to yourself, my dear, you're making a very big mistake. And you may not be able to cope with it eventually. You don't have, marriage is not a do or die affair. Seriously. Fine. In Nigeria, wọ́n máa ń sọ wípé ilé ọkọ lọmọ máa ń gbé, like, they see women that go to their husband's house and come back to their father's house as Dalimushu, something like that. But it's because they don't have good jobs. They don't have jobs. They don't have what they are pursuing in life. That's why people are seeing them like if you're a kind of person, you have job, you have what you're pursuing in life. Nobody will see you as Dalimushu. They will see it in a better way, like you are trying to avoid problems. I think it's better instead of staying in a marriage or in a relationship that is toxic, because it's actually toxic. If you can't hold it, if you can't live by it, I think it's better for you to just stay away. It's not really nice when you are out there and you are stressing yourself because of a guy. You are the one that I can't imagine. You're fighting. I don't know, the same set of people. No, man, shogun. I don't want my husband to go out. I don't want him to look at other women. They do everything. They do all sorts of things because of a man. Excuse me, man. Ọkùnrin, just man, like man, like man, like ọkùnrin, like man. So because of a man, because it's not as if. Excuse me. It's not up to that. It's not up to that. See what she cost for herself now. She can't take care of her children. She lost her marriage. And the marriage was actually 2 years. The time everything went down like that and the marriage ended. You see, I watched the video. Of the wedding. You see, it was beautiful. Nobody could have thought on that day that this marriage is going to end in just 2 years. But you see, a lot of things that can happen in the marriage, you can actually determine some of them before you get married. Once you see a man is cheating on you while courting, it's not wise. See, I see some girls, I watched a video. I don't, maybe the girl is joking. I don't think she's joking actually. She was like, Moburu gon, stay away from my boyfriend. I was like, my God, because of a boyfriend, boyfriend, like you already have the mentality like you are willing to fight any girl because of a man. Why? Of course, maybe I don't know. I don't know why I'm not thinking like that. I don't know what people that do it, what they are thinking. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the wrong one here now. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know. But I really feel that it is not wise. It is not wise. It is not wise. At least this is a very good example for every woman out there. If you know you can't cope with it, if you know that this man is cheating on you and you can't deal with it, instead of forcing yourself, like I don't know what these girls saying this men that make them to be like, I'm going to fight every girl that come your way. You pick up a man's phone, you start scrolling, you start calling different girls, stay away from my boyfriend, stay away from my, I don't know what girls are thinking. I think there are a lot of better things you can think about. That's why it's good to get married to your friend. At least your friend, you will know who his friends are. You will know a lot of things about him. You will know, in fact, many of these things that these girls are worried about, they're not even true. Sometimes they're just giving wrong judgments. Like maybe they're thinking the man is actually cheating, and he's not cheating because you don't know him. That's why it's good to marry your friend. If you meet your friend, I think it's better for you to get married to your friend. Do you know, I also watched one of the videos of the man's ex. They have been lovers for like 15 years, but I don't know what happened and they couldn't get married. And the man eventually got married to the woman who killed him. And this girl was talking about their times together. It was really wonderful reading it because you can actually feel true friendship. Friendship and love, they are the same thing. When you're a friend with someone, you practically love the person. Seriously. Like true friendship this time around. I'm not talking about friends that you call friends and they're just out there to do you bad things. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real friends. When you're a true friend with someone, you can actually say, this person is my friend. You can actually liken it to love too. Don't say, this person we are too close, you can't marry. Okay, what is your definition about marriage? Do you mean marriage is something, is somewhere, is an institution where you can't be friends with someone? Or it's something where you have to command a woman every time? Maybe that's what some men always think about. That's why they're always like, I can't marry someone I'm close to, someone who knows me, someone who is familiar with me. I think it's better for you to marry someone who is familiar with you, because I think that's what marriage is about. Two people can do things together, you can chat together, you can talk about life, talk about ambitions, do a lot of things together. I think it's better that way. You see? And someone commented on the girl's post like, maybe you are the cause of the of the death of the man. Because if you had married this man, his life would have been very wonderful. You see? It's not right. I'm just talking to girls generally. You know, most of the things I talk about is always on girls. Because that is the foundation of life. That's when you are not even, your eyes and brain are not even clear yet to know left and right, to know problems, dangers in a lot of things. So that is the time you should have a good mindset to yourself, like I want to be a girl of myself. I I want to have my career. I want to go to school. If you are schooling, face your studies. If you are working, face your work. Please. It's good to get married. Fine. It's good. But please, that's not the only achievement in life. Think about so many things, because a lot of things can happen. And make friends. Don't rush into relationship every time. Next thing, you meet a man, he meets you today, tomorrow you're already sleeping with him, you're already calling him your boyfriend, you're already saying I'm in relationship. That's not relationship. Relationship should start from friendship. When you meet a man, start with friendship. Okay? From there you will know who he really is. You see, these our behaviors, they are so unique that they can't hide for long. Even if a man is trying to hide himself for long, he's not going to hide for life. So in that friendship stage, you're going to save yourself a lot of stress, a lot of problems. You're going to see the real person this person is. And it's not a do or die affair. A lot of girls will see some men who he cheats, he does a lot of things, he beats me, he does these things, but I think I can cope with it. You can't cope with it, my dear. You can't. We're having practical examples nowadays of ladies who couldn't cope with it. They were actually fighting before she eventually killed him. They were fighting. It's not wise. Once you know that you can't cope with this man's behavior, you can't cope. There's no need rushing into marriage with him. I don't know. Maybe because I'm still single. That's why I'm always talking like this. But I think it's right too. Like, there are a lot of things you can do with your life instead of rushing yourself into marriage with a man you know that you can't even live with. There was another case I watched on YouTube about a girl. She wasn't happy with the man she got married to, and she felt like she was in bondage. You know, all these white people. And she killed him. And the law caught up with him. Maybe they killed him, I don't know. But she was in jail or something. I don't know. Maybe they eventually killed her. Imagine that. If you know that this man, you're not so sure about getting married to him, please don't get married to him. Marriage is not bondage. Marriage is not a do or die affair. Marriage is not something. It's in the past. I don't know, man. Sorry, that's holding day something. I beg, make that kind of thing stop. I beg. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Ilé ọkọ ọmọ ọlọmọ ń gbé fine. But ilé ọkọ ọmọ ọlọmọ náà ń gbé. You people can live together. I think it's better to say like people can stay married when marriage is good. But if it's not okay, don't kill yourself. And I'm actually particular this to single girls, not to people who are married already, because the foundation has to be taken care of first. So the foundation of it is, make sure you know who you are getting married to, and don't go and be fighting another girl or fighting your husband because of another girl or boyfriend. If you know that this man is always making you to fight, he's always making you to quarrel, he's always looking for one girl, or you can't trust him enough. Sometimes, if you know that you can't trust that man enough, sometimes he's not even cheating on you. And if you know that he's cheating on you, just stay away from him. You're not going to die if you stay away from him. You're not going to die. Seriously. Nothing evil will happen to you. There was another case of another girl. She wrote on her boyfriend's page, like, oh, she has almost died. Maybe the boy said they should stay away from each other. The girl that she was, today she never died, oh, my sister. So if you think you're going to die because a man is cheating and you want to leave him, my dear, you will not die. It is better for you to stay away from him instead of forcing yourself, doing bad things, stressing yourself, killing another person, and you should be jailed because you killed somebody. It's better for you to just stay away from him. It's better. I have said my own now. Because all of you now, you say because she's not married, that's why she's talking like this. I'm talking from another person's experience. The person that killed her husband and they killed her. It is better. It is better for you to stay away. Okay? It is better. Don't go and be dating fine boy that is cheating on you and be saying you will fight other girls. It is better for you to stay away. Because if you don't stay away, and you cannot cope with it, and you decide to take the man's life, they will take your own life too. That's my advice. So young girls, Face your life. Man is good though, it's good to marry oh, it's good to have boyfriend though, but face your life. Don't go and make man your one and only life so much that you will not remember that you have life, and you will say you want to do everything to secure this man. A lot of girls are doing a lot of things these days, claiming they are securing man. They will almost injure themselves. Fake yansh, fake breast, because of keeping man, and they are injuring themselves, and the man is not even doing anything. It's not the hair will be bad and the girl will be liking him like that. That's where you have to know that this life is not always about trying to please somebody or trying to get something by all means. You don't have to get everything by all means. I beg, always wait for God's time. Wait for God's time. If this thing is taking life out of you, stay away from it. That's not the end of the world. If you don't get this one, another better one will come. That's life. This life is always rotating, and there's only one power in heaven that is controlling the universe. It will always control the good things to you. Thank you. So my girls on my channel, I hope I have been able to say something that have touched your life today. So by God's grace, I'll be doing more videos to talk about these stuff to girls, to talk about things to girls, because I want our girls to be good girls. It is possible, really. It is possible to be a good girl. It is possible. Okay? So thanks for joining. I think I want to do song, but I don't know which song to do. So see you later. Bye.